Hello students, I just wanted to give you guys a brief rundown and a lesson over how you are to do this paper. So I'm going to be going through and grading your discussion that you did. Let me just go back and show you. So we're on lesson 10. Well, this week it's 11. But if you go back to lesson 10, you guys had this discussion right here about how to use your sources, and I posted this video. I'm going to leave this up. I posted this video up here that told you exactly how to do it. So it's going to be very obvious if you did not watch this video. So it's very important to make sure that you are watching these videos because it will show you how to do things. It'll walk you through how to do it exactly, so then you make sure that you do your assignments right. So that's what this is too. So like I said, I'm going to leave this video up here because it's still very important. It walks you through how to use your sources. So this lesson is not going to address that because this lesson right here addresses how to use those sources. So what I want to do is talk to you about how you're going to do your paper. So if you go back down to lesson 10, you'll see the additional resources. You'll see it here too. Let's look at the additional resources and the format for your paper here. So you need to make sure you're following this. So you're going to have your intro with the thesis, your supporting paragraphs, your A, your B, your C, and then a counter argument, which is the rebuttal, the other side of it, and then you'll have your conclusion. So if you go and look, that's going to give you paragraph 1 with your intro and your thesis. That's the very last sentence. That includes your A, your B, and your C. And I'm going to give you guys a really simplistic lesson here in a minute. And then you will see your A, your B, your C paragraphs that correspond. So if you look here, this would be the last sentence in the intro. So we have economic, emotional, and physical well-being. That's our A, our B, and our C. So our A, economic, that corresponds with the A in the thesis. If you go down to the B, we have emotional, and that's what's listed in the thesis. If you come to the C, physical, next body paragraph, so that's going to be your intro, A, B, and a C, so fifth body paragraph. That's going to be your rebuttal, the counter argument, and then you're going to have the conclusion. So you're going to have those 6 paragraphs, and all of those paragraphs need to have sources used within them to back up your claim, to back up your thesis. So make sure that you're following this. If not, I'm going to reference you to this video, and it is going to be a little bit obvious again that you're not watching the videos and the lessons. So just again, I can't stress again the importance of watching those and doing those. So let me pull up here. This Word document. So you will have your intro, so paragraph 1. I'm going to make that bigger. Alright, so we're going to have our intro. The last sentence of that is going to be called your thesis, and that's going to list your A, your B, and your C. So, for example, let's just do, for simplistic reasons, let's say your thesis is some dogs that make good pets are labs, A, bulldogs, B, poodles, C. Think back to what you learned in Comp 1. Then those are going to be your next paragraph. So your first paragraph will be labs, second paragraph will be bulldogs, last paragraph will be poodles. Now these words are going to be reflective in your topic sentences. So paragraph 1, or body 1, maybe paragraph 2, body 1, we'll use in the topic sentence have the word labs in it. Then you'll transition to bulldogs, then you'll transition to poodles. So that's going to be your first 3 paragraphs after your thesis, body 1, body 2, body 3, support that thesis. That next paragraph is going to be the counter argument, your rebuttal, and then after that will be your conclusion. So in every paragraph, and I would aim to have 2 sources per paragraph in your paper, and do not rely just on direct quotes. You cannot use just direct quotes. I would only use maybe one per page and have 2 to 3 lines max of direct quote. So you're going to be relying on paraphrasing, be relying on summarizing. That's going to be what gets you through this paper, is your paraphrase and your summarizing. You do want to use quotes, but very sparingly, because if not, you're just going to end up with a hodgepodge of copy and paste, copy and paste, copy and paste from the direct quotes. So I hope this helps, but this is how you need to make sure you do your paper. Make sure you're following the resources that are available. This lesson, make sure you go back and reference that other lesson and take notes on how to use your sources, and then reach out with any questions. So if any of you submitted your paragraph, your paper for instructor review after that final due date, make sure you let me know. But this should help, and we'll talk to you soon.